Hey y'all, it is February the 12th, 2018, I believe. And y'all, I wanted to make a quick video. Something that I wanted to share with y'all because I felt like it was appropriate and it was the time to do it. So, I just got a comment. As I do from time to time, I get me some comments. I got a comment from a particular person, who's not a believer in Jesus. He enjoys the story and he thinks the story is real cool, but he's not a believer in Jesus. All right. I gotta stress that that does not matter on this channel. I mean, feel free to discuss whatever you like and stuff, and come and give your comments and your opinions. They're all welcome here on this channel, and it does not matter. Like I said a million billion times, your religion, what you believe in, this and that. If you have an opinion, come ahead and come here and share me with your opinion. All right, show me a video maybe that you did, or maybe type a little response that people like to do in the comment section. This particular fella, he left a comment in which he was saying a lot of stuff. It was pretty long-winded. If you want to go check out the comment, I suppose I'll leave a link. But he made a comment in which he was talking about how much is enough. How much is enough, Gerard? Like I said, you know, he's not a particular believer in Jesus. All right, but the thing is, he wanted to know, and he was asking the question, perhaps rhetorically. He was asking the question, how much is enough praying? How much is enough believing? All right, would you stop it with the believing and the praying? All right, what I want to say is, you know, to that effect, you know, like I said, everybody is accepted and welcome here on this channel. Leave whatever kind of comments, perhaps incriminating comments if you want to. Everybody's welcome to do that. But at the same time, what you need to understand is I'm only going to hammer away at what I feel is the truth, because I love the truth, all right? And the truth to me is Jesus. Be honest with you, I've never seen any evidence to prove otherwise, all right? That's my particular perspective. So a lot of people will just stare at my channel and my face and say, why does he keep doing it? Why does he keep bringing it up? The reason is because you haven't switched channels. This channel is going to be about this. All right, it is the most significant. When I'm talking about Jesus, ain't no need to talk about anything else. Really, to be honest with you, he's the answer to our problems, aka a metaphor for the truth, the life, the way. And I know it offends certain people, and I'm sorry about it. But one of his questions was how much praying is enough. And I'm kind of paraphrasing him, but he said, how much praying is enough? How much believing is enough? How much money do we have to give to Joel Osteen? That's basically what he said. All right, so take that in a little bit. It just simply illustrates to you just how lost this particular commenter is. When he equates the worship of Jesus Christ as people's savior, their lords and saviors, and he equates that to giving money to Joel Osteen. All right, I do not have to draw a picture about how lost you are. All right, it is not about how much money you give to Joel Osteen and dang John Hagee. Has nothing to do with that. Anybody with any sort of sense knows that. Now, there's a lot of people that go to mega churches. Most of those people, I don't know what they're believing in. Something else. And I'm sorry about it. But they could do whatever they want, because it's a free country. It's America. They could go to John Hagee's church and feel good about themselves. I don't have a problem with it. It has very little to do with Jesus. And I think a lot of people would tell you that. Alright, so the commenter was very lost. Extremely lost. Alright, I just wanted to point that out. I mean, feel free. You're welcome to share the ideas, but his question, like I said, was how much praying is enough? How much believing is enough? All right, what I wanted to share with y'all today is it isn't. It never is. It never is going to be enough, because like I said, there's nothing that we can do, me in particular and especially, there's nothing that I could ever do that would impress God, all right, because God, his nature is well above mine. All right, he's never impressed with what I do. There's nothing new up under the sun at all. There's nothing you can do. His question was very illustrative of the fact that he does not understand where this is going. There is nothing you can do to go to heaven. Like I said, Like it's been said, like it was written in a book a long, long time ago, there's not one thing you can do. The question was, how much praying do you have to do? How much believing do you have to do in order to, earn a ticket to heaven, or whatever his question was? Thing is, there isn't enough. You cannot do enough. Right? There's nothing that you can do, like I said before. A lot of Christians tend to understand it's kind of complex, but there ain't nothing that you could do. You cannot pray enough. Alright? The only difference that's ever going to be made and had is whether or not you have faith in Jesus, in God. Whether or not, if those words hurt your feelings, whether or not you have faith in the truth, the cold, hard, ugly truth that is staring you in the face. Do you have faith in it? Do you have faith in that there's a higher power controlling all the things in which you cannot control? Neither can I. You're delusional to think that you can. Is there something controlling it? Is there some sort of higher power? Alright? The only thing that's of significance, what I'm trying to explain to people, the only difference is whether or not you have faith in this higher power. Faith in this higher power to not only seek your justice, but to seek your comfort. You know what I'm saying? To seek the peace in your heart. Do you have faith in a God who looks after you this way? Will you simply do as you have been shown to do by God himself? This is the only difference. Does not matter what you do. Right? This is clearly illustrated in parts of the Bible where it talks about people's faith. Like if you have a faith the size of a mustard seed, you understand that the results that will come, the solutions that will come, the peace in your heart that will come, will be the size of a dang mustard plant. That's very big. Alright? If you simply have faith, and you gotta understand, none of us, as human beings, we're not built with 100% faith. Somehow we lose the faith. Right? So even myself, I'm not on 100% faith. But if I did have 100% faith, if I did, in that particular moment in which I had 100% faith in the God who made me, looking after me, don't you know that I'd be able to walk on water without even thinking about it? I would be able to do it. And I'm talking about you too. If there's ever a moment in your life where you have complete 100% faith in God, the God who created you, the God who looks after you, you would be able to walk on water without thinking about it. I know that this is possible. It has been done before. It has been written about. People don't want to believe it. Fairy tales ain't going to help you no kind of way. There's true stories of people walking on water and doing all sort of miraculous things. Why? It's because of their faith. That's it. There is nothing else. It's because of their faith. The Bible will tell you all sort of fantastical things that you don't want to believe. However, a lot of people want to believe in fairy tales, and that's a joke. That's a joke on you. But the thing is, the Bible will tell you clearly, if you have faith, that's all you need. In fact, if you want to move a mountain, the thing is, if you have enough faith, if you have 100% faith in the God who is your creator, who looks after you, all you'll have to do is tell that mountain, hey, look, I want you to move. All right, in the name of Jesus, and the mountain will move. That sounds fantastical to certain people. But don't you know that that's a human strength? To be able to move mountains like that? Of course, I don't walk up to a mountain and think to myself, oh, I really want to move it. I have a strong desire to move it. That mountain can sit there right there where it belongs, where God put it. I have no problem with that. All right? But don't you know that if a human being got it into their head, said, I want that mountain moved, all right? And I will have nothing else except faith in God, don't you know that that mountain will eventually be moved? All right? Period. That's what human beings do. All right? There's nothing that can stop us once we have 100% faith. And you might want to have 100% faith in whatever God of your choice. Like I said, I listen to a lot of people. I listen to a lot of people who do not categorize themselves as Christians. I listen to a lot of people who do categorize themselves as atheists. And regardless, these people out here are showing me their faith and simply seeking the truth for what it is. Not harboring anger up in your heart, because that will blind you to reality. You need to get rid of your anger. You need to get it out of your heart. You need to forgive those who you're angry at, probably your parents. You need to forgive them. You need to ask for their forgiveness. You need to ask for the forgiveness of God. You need to put your faith in God. It doesn't have anything to do with giving me money or anything like that. It has nothing to do with it. You need to put your faith in God, because God will steer and direct your life. God will give you ultimate success and the peace that is not attained by those who do not know Him. All right, we're all up in the tribulation. This video's been long enough. I'll holler at y'all later. It's February the 12th, 2018.